He walks in built like a wall, believing that muscle can solve everything. And standing across from him, a small, calm man with eyes sharp as blades. This is the collision between raw power and the timeless technique of traditional martial arts. Let's start with a Kung Fu master, clearly well past his youth, yet still fighting with remarkable aggression against a massive muscle-packed bodybuilder. The bodybuilder, whose focus has always been on building raw arm strength, doesn't perform badly. He manages to pressure the Kung Fu master with a series of quick counterattacks. But the Kung Fu master isn't about to lose to manufactured muscle. He changes strategy, taking the fight to the ground. Next is a moment when a man who had just started learning Kung Fu boldly walked into a gym and challenged the most muscular guy there. Unfortunately for him, he picked the wrong person to mess with. Karma hit hard and so did his opponent, sending him crashing to the floor. The next man was also a Kung Fu beginner, yet he had the nerve to step into the ring and test his skills against a well-built fighter.
蓝方选手就是带黑，红方选手是拳法比较重。
And as expected, the outcome was painfully predictable. The Kung Fu fighter struggled throughout the entire match, spending most of his time running around the ring, just trying to keep his face in one piece until the referee finally stepped in.
能不能找到距离感？直播间3万人。
I'm dying. Help me.
哇，漂亮的后手重拳。
In the world of combat sports, size and muscle don't always equal fighting ability. Take this bodybuilder, for example, throwing punches with fire and fury, yet not a single one lands. Meanwhile, his opponent, a Kung Fu master, stays calm and composed, landing precise, effortless strikes every time.
Low check there from Bordello. Will he try to move into the clinch? 8 centimeter height advantage. You can see the massive reach advantage.
Now watch what happens when a random tough-looking bodybuilder tries to take on a skilled Wing Chun fighter. This next clash between a bodybuilder and a Kung Fu master proves once again, no matter how big the muscles, it's technique that decides the outcome. One clean shot and even the biggest man can fall.
머리를 굉장히 좀 잘 움직여주고 있는데요. 오! 있는데요. 오! 있는데요. 오! 자, 태클 들어옵니다만 여의치 않았고요.
Next up is a true bodybuilder with massive, rock-solid, and impressive muscles facing off against an average-looking fighter with a much leaner build. But that lean fighter had one deadly weapon: years of dedicated Kung Fu training. The Kung Fu student relied on speed using quick hands and fast footwork. He didn't try to match strength with strength. Instead, he dodged it. And the moment he saw an opening, he struck.
Hands up! Hands up!
In another fight, the smaller frame of this young fighter with a kung fu background gave him a clear speed advantage over his opponent. He consistently managed to dodge powerful attacks, including high kicks aimed at his upper body. In a fight, strength is just as important as speed. But don't be fooled. Sometimes, the smaller fighter can have just as much power as someone with massive muscles. Just look at how that bodybuilder was knocked down multiple times by powerful straight punches delivered with precision and force.
Давай, давай, давай. Руки
Возможности продолжения боя. Победите!
Next, we have a Kung Fu versus Bodybuilder showdown inside a boxing gym. The bigger fighter starts off throwing lazy punches, clearly underestimating his opponent. But here's the thing, when you underestimate a smaller fighter, that's when you should start to worry. Because destruction can come in an instant. And finally, a large street fighter steps up to challenge a Wing Chun practitioner to a sparring match. Things got intense once the street fighter forced the Wing Chun master into a grappling exchange. The two ended up wrestling on the ground for quite a while. The street fighter held the upper position, locking the Wing Chun master in a choke. But not long after, the master managed to turn the tables.
Oh,